Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, I don't. It fucking. I had. It didn't let me edit the name of the stream, which made me angry because I'm not playing Costume Quest right now. Clearly. Either way. Where is my glove? So, hello. Um. 2 minutes passes by very quickly, especially when you're panicking. Alright. So, recently have been working on a commission. So let's put on some royalty-free music to make sure that there's not just complete silence and just rain. Um, this is this is my most important file. This is where I have all of my references, all of everything. Actually, about that, I need to put some more stuff on here. So this commission is like a Pokemon commission, and oh, okay, which is very interesting for me since I've never drawn in the Pokemon style before. Um, However, a challenge is always nice. Uh, Here, let's put on shuffle. I'll skip this one actually. Okay. And I found some like style references that I need to use actually. Since the Pokemon style is something I am unfamiliar with. And I found this one where they drew celebrities as like Pokemon trainers. I can probably block Muck since it's not what I'm looking for right now. You know, it's always okay to like use guides, especially if like you're a professional artist. It's not always a bad thing to use assistance like this. Because this is not a commentary on your skill, it's rather a commentary on your... hold on. Overall, like, what it is like, if you're able to adapt to these things very well, like, that's more of a commentary on your skill. And as well, if you're able to use these references very well. It's more of that than anything else. So I have absolutely no idea what to talk about, so it might be a little bit more quiet than usual. But that's okay. Oh no. Where's my remote? There you are. Okay. So I just be here. I just be drawing. Let's first save this. So we don't lose. Oh! Okay, nice. Love that small crashing. I think right now I need to concern myself with the style. What? What? Ooh, there you go. I don't super need to concern myself with style right now. That's because right now I'm just looking for poses. So some things that I had left there. And I was thinking that at least, the character that I'm being commissioned by, or the not character, but like the character that I'm currently drawing is somewhat like space themed. That is a terrible circle. And I'm thinking like kind of like a space pose, which is super vague, but what that mainly means is like a pose that looks like they're in space, I guess. Oh, I probably should do this actually. Okay. Let's do this. Ooh, hopefully Twitch is muted on this. Mute. I don't want to hear myself. There you go. There you go. I was thinking like a space theme would be nice. But I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what space pose is. And what that would look like. You know? So a little bit of a crossroads right now. So give me another minute. I'm so sorry. For some reason, I set up the bitrate so I can see it a lot better. And for some reason, each time I stream, it resets it. I don't like that. It's not great. Either way, I don't know what a space pose would be. You know? What would that look like, other than like potentially them floating? Like this. This thing that I'm doing right now, which is like boxing things out, is at least I find it very good to do poses very quickly. Some people do this where it's like This is what I learned when I was like younger. But, you know, it's a little old and didn't necessarily work for me. Oh. Hmm. Weird. Oh wait, actually for real? That's really weird. Why the fuck? Ooh. Uh-oh. Let me try and fix that. Let me see if I can do some management actually. For some reason, this does not like me. Thank you. Yeah, we're sadly not great. Uh, Connection-wise, and I don't know why. Hopefully it gets better. Hopefully it doesn't stay unstable. Either way, just back to what we were doing. Torso. Torso? Hips. Pelvis? Pelvis. Way too long. I was thinking like at least like one leg up. Cause sometimes like, oh man, you know, floaty, one leg up moment. So that was like nice. It also kind of looks like, I don't know, it's grabbing their shoe and like getting ready to go out. Like in the anime. Like in all animes, yeah. All anime does that. Do's. Do's. That's with the fucking claw hand, Jesus. The Pokeball will be here. Maybe this one's actually more tucked in. That works. Yeah. That way the movement's like, or at least majority just like this. I'll probably also move this head a little bit more to the side here. Just to make sure that the movement is like that. We'll center the face a little bit, so it's like, I'm just doing really simple eyes, just because I don't super want to go into making the face. Motherfucker got a Chad chin, Jesus. I don't know why I'm putting in like the eye creases. I'm not trying to make it that detailed. I literally just admitted that. Damn, the music is making me tired. I could fall asleep any moment, not gonna lie. I'll make it clear that the Pokeball. Oh my god, I never realized that that arm is way too long for the rest of that body. And then we'll thicken it up because it's like skeleton skin. It's like skeleton skinny. And same goes with this arm. Usually the nice point is that this elbow part should be meeting at like at least potentially like below the rib cage or like where the rib cage ends. So you know. Also, damn, I'm gonna lower my audio potentially because each and every single time I stream, I find that I always peak, and it's not great. And I mean, I do know why, and it's because my audio is really high, and my mic isn't necessarily great. I'm just like generally really loud. Even though like I'm trying to do like this whisper voice and not like talk like how I usually talk, just to make sure that my mic doesn't do a bad, I guess. We lower that shoulder. And I'll just do little hooves because I really don't want to draw feet right now. So how big is this file? I'm like, okay, maybe I make this file a little bigger. Let's up it up by one more. I usually make my files pretty big, just to make sure I have space. Oh, well, hold on. Shit, I have to recenter myself. Because the box on this isn't like perfect. It's kind of weird. Either way. Maybe I could make that other arm more dynamic. Thinking like this or something. Or like maybe lean into like this kind of thing. Because when I think of poses, I think of more of like how does one action bleed into another very well, and since this is already doing this, I could, instead of doing like this, because that's going to be really awkward, I'm going to do something like this, where it goes with the motion. Or, you know, if anything, do something like that, where it naturally flows into one another. And the way that that was doing, it was like that, it was very awkward. So let me see if I can change it. I put a lot of care, or at least I tried to put a lot of care into my commissions. Somebody's paying for this. So, I might as well. The arm is a little off. Let's do this. Also, that ball is nowhere in the hand. Let's do this. Let's take it away. And then we'll separate them. Ooh. Messing around with some stuff again. This person has 4 fingers. Need to change that. There you go. Maybe let's tilt it. So it can be more like that. Doo-doo. This technique is very helpful for when drawing arms. It's just The one downside is that you don't really know how far the thing should go, because you can be like, oh, this is my little guy, and he doesn't have arms yet, but he's got hands like in Rayman. Where do I put the arms? Finish this, hold on. Okay, yeah, if you do this technique, this one would be easy. It's just from point A to point B. This one can be like, oh man, they're like that small, or they look like this. Which, like, if your character has that long of arms, sure. But if you're unsure, then it's not particularly helpful. It's helpful for like knowing where the placement is, because like sometimes it can be like, I don't know why I raised it. It can be like, oh, a really long forearm and a really short arm. It can help with like anatomy and stuff. And I say that as I am completely messing up the anatomy of this. Let's make this a little bit more up. So it's actually clear that it's a shoulder, I guess. There you go. What the hell is this song? We'll skip that one, actually. Do not particularly like it. Talking about not particularly liking certain things. Particularly like some of my sketches. Let's say we do a couple of warm-ups specifically. And I don't mean this isn't like, oh, let's stop working on this thing that I should be working on, but cranking out some ideas for VTuber, I guess. Or I could draw a character of mine, actually. I do not know. Be prepared for not great drawings. I cannot promise anything. You do see art. I'm currently taking a little bit of a break from your commission because I've been finding that a lot of the drawings that I've been making haven't been particularly good, and I'm going to do a couple of warm-ups before I continue it. And those warm-ups being design, surprisingly, or funnily enough, actually. Hell yeah. I just don't want you to think that I'm like slacking off or something. You should be working. Are you ignoring the thing that I'm gonna pay you for? Is like, no. It's not good right now. I need to be good. I need to get good. That's not how ears work. Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. That's at least like one of the things that I'm somewhat afraid of when it comes to like certain commissions. Is that like I'll post artwork or something like that. I'll be like, have you worked on my commission yet? Have you finished my commission? Why did you post this thing if you didn't finish my commission? And I'm like, I don't know. I've got like, okay, fair. That's good. That's good. But like, just scared of the people who are like, oh, have you finished it yet? Time's a ticking. Oh, you've like it's been like 1 day. Have you finished? Have you finished? And I'm like, oh, the more you ask, the more I don't want to do it. I'll refund you, but like, oh my god. I don't know. Tis just sucky. But hello, Noko. I know I asked like literally a couple of hours ago, but how have you been doing? Ah, gotcha. This is good. This is very good. I don't know, I'm always on edge. Always paranoid. It sucks. Okay. I... I... You know what? I'm not gonna say it. You know what? Yeah, fuck that. That's good. That's nice to hear. It's nice to hear. I completely misread what you said. Completely. Um... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's getting me so mad. Not that. I completely. I didn't read the second line, so I read it as, "Oh, I've been good. I've been breeding," and I'm like, "What? What? What do you mean? Like, like, like animals, or like yourself?" And it's. I don't know why it made me laugh so much. I'm sorry. That's good. I don't know the logistics. What are the logistics when it comes to Pokemon breeding? Lecture me, please. Because I know nothing. I will say one thing though. At least I know nothing about Pokemon Go in any capacity. I think I've said this before, and you've even recommended it to me because you're like, there's nothing. You know, I know nothing. I love Pokemon Go because I can be an absolute dumbass. I can be like, I know that this Pokemon is like the lowest level and has the worst stats, but it's cute and I'm gonna get it. Like, for me, I find that so much fun. I'm like, I don't care about stats, I don't care about optimization. I'm just like, I'm here for a good time, not a long one. But do please lecture me about. Yeah. Yeah, no, same here. I'm just like, give me Pokemon. And I get so hype, actually talking about that, I get so hype whenever, I'm picking up my phone, that's why. I get so hype whenever I see like a new Pokemon in my area. Or like, just a new Pokemon in general. The one thing though, is that my bag is already full. So like, I can't collect anything at Pokestops. And I'm like, I hate this. I like spin it and I'm like, please give me like new Pokeballs or something like that. And it's like, no, you have enough items in your bag. Okay. What does breeding do in Pokemon? Like what purpose does it serve? Oh, gotcha. I could just spend it on my buddies, honestly. The only one I have right now is Marowak that they gave me, and I was like, nice. But what purpose does Pokemon breeding have? Oh, okay. And perfect stats mean like 100% in everything, right? Also, you can get shinies from that? I thought you can only get shinies if like they just appear in the wild. I'm also sorry if I'm not super talkative. I work a lot better when I'm in a call with somebody, or at least talking to somebody in person. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Really interesting. It's really funny to think that it's like, oh, it's a mutation. I mean, it is basically, but like, you know, oh my gosh, it's a shiny. When it's like, oh man, my kid was born with like a mutation where um he can pee farther than most kids. And it's like, oh my god, he's a shiny. He's a shiny human. What a wonderful sight. We must collect him. I must get all my shiny kids, shiny people. What do that mean? Foreign Pokemon? Hello. Hello, Tost. What is foreign Pokemon and you breed it with like but don't you have to like catch it? Wouldn't that make it your own? So like what, huh? Or is it like at the Pokemon brothel where this happens? Oh, okay. I was about to go on a tangent. I was to say like we're the Pokemon brothel where like this happens, like there's foreign Pokemon that are somehow there, and that, like, you know, they hook them up and you're like, ooh, foreign. Interesting. Super interesting. I don't know what it is. Pokemon, I mean, it's breeding. So, like, with Pokemon, like, when you give your Pokemon to whatever it is that where Pokemon are bred, isn't that, like, technically a brothel? Or, like, I mean, okay, if it's not, like, supply, okay, whatever. Like, hopefully you guys know what I mean, and I'm not just being fucking weird here. Because, like, what, like, in Pokemon terms, like, if you think about it from their perspective, I don't know, whatever. Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. That's very interesting. I did not, in fact, know that. It's a ranch? Oh, Ram Ranch? Okay, okay, gotcha. I getcha. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I'm sorry, that's like immediately what I thought. It's just, it's Ram Ranch. This eyebrow's not. It's a very interesting thing about Pokemon, though. Y'all seem very much into Pokemon. Is it mainly because the new game is coming out, so you're trying to get back into it? Ah, gotcha, gotcha. A daycare? I don't think I like that word. I don't think I like that. I think I prefer to use it as a ranch. Imagine, like... like, you tell your girl, oh, baby, fucking, let's go to the daycare, Let's... let's see if we can get some kids. Um, it's not, it doesn't sound like a great word. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. And plus it's a cheaper alternative because collecting things in real life costs a lot of money. And that horn is consistently been my issue. Oh my god. Exactly. Exactly why I say. Exactly why I mention that. Because it does sound weird. It sounds so weird. Ranch, yes, definitely, 1000%. I vote for ranch, because daycare sounds like something extremely bad. You, you know what? Yeah, you said it like plainly, like so flat out. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Which is why it is extremely concerning. How would Pokemon's age? Actually, yeah, what are the logistics about that? Because, like, wouldn't, like, super, like, different Pokemon age differently? And, like, so things are a little different. So, like, maybe, like, I don't know, fucking Abra ages a lot slower than other ones. Would it also, would evolving take place in that? Okay, good. Good. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Bless the Lord. Not religious at all, but oh my gosh, thank you. Really? Okay. Do they change? Is it like, cause I know like, okay, fucking rat fuck. Yeah, let's do that. Little rat guy. He's like a little baby man. Um, is that him? Okay, let's say like this is like when he's 10 years old. Oh shit. Say like this is when he's 10 years old. If he never evolved, but he aged, could this be him when he's like 40? And also, does evolving change the way you age? Because like little rat fucker can be like 10, but then like be like evolve into like Chad. He's got like giant man muscles and a slender waist you can fit your hands around. And he looks like a dude. Have to finish drawing this. Hold on. He's got like a six pack and he's muscly and has like a grizzled chin and a beard. But he's still 10 years old. Okay. Interesting. This is terrible. These drawings are disgusting. Um, okay. Alright. Cause like I know like at least like I know Abra and then and then Kadabra, like Abra definitely looks like a baby. That's 100% sure. 1000%. Abra looks like a baby. That's just what that is. But Kadabra doesn't really look like a little baby man. At least like a teen, you know? So I'm wondering, how do they age? It's very interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that and also, what the fuck is up with Mr. Mime? I know, like, he's really weird. Is he just normal but just looks like that? Is that his deal? Also, by the way, am I too loud or am I too quiet? I don't know. OBS says I'm like peaking or like I'm getting onto like kind of. Okay, gotcha. Oh my god, website! What if. I want to see what this website is. Mr. Mime? Oh, okay. Well, probably to nothing. Okay, good, good, good. Because I don't want to be peeking. Why are you not letting me draw? Here you are. So, okay. Mr. Mime just looks like that. Cool, cool, cool. I know Drift Saloon, or whatever that balloon one is. That one, in some iterations of like the Pokedex, steals children? Like, just flat out. Yeah, they really are. Like, who are... Yeah, that's why I like Cubone though. Oh, ooh. The fuck? OBS is crashing. Nice. Or OBS rather, just crashed. Um, that's why I like Cubone a lot. And I caught one today. And I was like, oh, nice! Child stealer! I get one of those. Which is really funny. Yeah! Yeah, that's why I like him so much. He's so depressing. He's so sad. Damn, the delay is terrible. It's okay. But yeah, that's why I love Cubone so much. It's so sad. Oh, really? Oh, kind of liked him. Yeah, like, cause he was in like Pokemon Stadium, and I remember like one of my neighbor's brothers had it, and he was just like, man, just a really cool looking tired guy. Sorry, that's it's a really cool looking tired guy, and he's got like little hypnosis thing. I completely said that wrong. Hypnosis thingy. Oh, well, say it's Narnia. We'll say it's Narnia. We'll say that, you know, goes to somewhere. You can't see my face, but I'm very, like, I need to put my glasses down. I have like, oh my god. I am just in Shaw. Shaw? Shaw, dude! Shaw! I'm in total Shaw! I'm in total shock. That's terrible. I feel so bad for that little guy. That's like the one with like the. Hold on. I know there's like several evolutions of that little guy, but like, is that the one where. Hold on. Got like the little nose. See if I can draw this accurately. He's like a big turtle. It's like a nice like apple pie. I'm not gonna draw the fucking apple pie. He got little feet. I'm just drawing all of this from memory. I'm gonna give all of them. Shaw. Okay. Nice. I'm kind of tempted to keep him here as like moral support. I won't eat you. Don't worry. You're safe with us. He'll just be our little buddy. Just chilling in the corner. I won't use him for anything, but he'll just be there for moral support. Oh yeah. Like, and honestly, I could imagine, like, feasibly imagine that. Children are brutal. Absolutely brutal. And I don't know why. I mean, I actually do. They don't know things like boundaries yet, you know? They can't really tell that stuff, and that's just because they're kids. But, actually, you know what? Fuck this. I'm drawing this. Wait, no, we can't have him here. We can't have him looking at the onslaught while I'm drawing this. Okay. Got it. Gotta draw him. He's a little sad. Would he be alive? Like, I don't know. And then there's his little tin. Got his little feet. It's a very sad scene. Oh yeah, and then that I think like and then like Charmander, like if his flame goes out, then like you know, not great things happen. He also dies. This little crabby hand. Fuck. Got like a little food on top of him. I'm give him one like little pigtails. Then it's a girl. Let's give him some glasses. Poor, yeah, poor thing. But I gotta draw this anyway. And there's one really dumb one. This one's bald. Yeah, gotta leave like a pool of like apple juice or something like that. Wait, what? Oh my god, they actually use that? I don't know. Let me put this in another file. Let's try and find a file I can put this in. Oh, what's this one? There's just like actual Pokemon cannibalism just in a game. Huh. Cool. I don't. I am so confused by Pokemon right now. Jesus. There's so many things going on. Let's not draw the hair first. Tell me about more fucked up Dex entries. Or like fucked up Pokemon lore. I'm also like my mouth is like a gape right now. What? Hmm? Did hmm? That's real? And it's not just friendship? Oh no. Oh no. No. I don't like that so much. What the fuck? I'm very weirded out by that. The fuck, Pokemon? Still gonna play it, but like, mmm, so wonderful, so nice. Thank you, Pokemon. Hmm. You know, Vaporeon is actually the most. I can't do that copy fast. That that 4chan post is the most cursed thing in the world, but it's so funny. It's so hilarious. Oh, nice. I mean, does Muck help the planet? Like, does Muck take all of the does Muck take all of like the man-made sludge and just like becomes it or like eats it or something? Because if that's the case, then like yeah, you could keep him around. Otherwise, I think we might have to make Muck extinct because man-made sludge ponds or whatever aren't necessarily good. Whoa, controversial point there. Whoa, pollution is bad? Taking some hot takes, Jesus. Okay, 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 then that's good. Then we'll keep Mux around. Why isn't Pokemon like the Pokemon world a utopia at this point? I completely forgot the idea I had for this actually. I'm too busy talking to you guys because I like talking to you guys. I completely forgot what I was doing. Oh no, I'm on Pinterest now. Fuck. Fuck. Oh no. Okay, okay. I'm not on the dashboard anymore. I'm good. I'm good. Huh. Interesting. Oh, okay. That's so sad. Well, they can look at themselves in the mirror, but they can't see anybody else. Can they like side eye another nose pass? Like, put this in the other one. Giant schnoz. And I now have like a little mustache. Giant schnoz. He's like, ooh. I don't know how they look. Do they have like little you look at like little feet, I think. I don't know if I have little hands, but like just they look like Mario and Luigi. I know how they have like big brows. So like that. So ooh. It is? They look like if Mario and Luigi were Goombas. What the fuck are you talking about? Nice. Being oh. Why is it a Pokemon? That's that's really sad. I think everybody hates parasites. Things living in your body is disgusting. Other than like the stuff that's supposed to be there. Ugh. Do you think Parasect is aware that there's like a parasitic? Oh wait, never mind. You said brain dead. Never mind. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay, okay. That's that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. That's so sad though. My God. I don't know what else to say about Pokemon. I don't really know much about it, but y'all seem to know a lot. I'm sure that like the community also like points out like, hey, looking at like the Pokedex because I'm fucking bored. I mean, actually, probably people do that in their meantime. And they're like, don't say that. Don't don't say that. Noko, don't say that. Phantom was one of the first Pokemon that I caught, and it was one of the first Pokemon I caught, and it was my buddy for like a while. And my friend, my friend said that it's a Pokemon that like is very me vibes. No, no, God damn it, fuck, God. That's true. That's like the one reason why I like didn't want them to be my buddy anymore. Like their scream was like really weird. Yeah. No. I have the vibes of a dead child. No. Oh my god. Oh, the cacturn thing? I didn't even notice. I was reeling from the phantom. Okay. Uh, this is just shock me hours. I mean, I did ask for it, to be fair. Huh. Sounds, honestly, the cacturn thing, it less creeps me out and more interests me because it kind of sounds like a folklore thing, but I also like the idea of like I'm trying really hard not to laugh really loud. I don't want to peek the mic. Holy, yeah, I guess so. I guess that I yeah. I feel like I dress like a dead Victorian child, but I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. I like the idea of just like, hold on. I don't remember what Cacturn looks like. He's like something like this. If I'm thinking about the right one. Um, okay. And he's just like a cactus dude. And I like the idea that like also the whiplash of the change of subject. It's just like enemy spotted right as like you fall asleep. Fuck. Gotta give him like a little bit more of a smile, and then you just like... You're like, oh shit, I'm screwed. Right as you're like, just laying down to rest. The fuck am I drawing? I know he's got like lines on him too. Yeah, I know that one. I forgot about the fact that you can die. Yeah. It doesn't rhyme. It doesn't rhyme, but it's close enough. I I I kind of forgot about the fact that you can die part of it. Yeah, I really did forget about that. I know that like it's like, oh, they really want to be a Pikachu, you know? And it's like, oh man, I really want a friend right now, and like that's kind of it. But like I didn't know, I forgot about the death part. That like if you look under there, you can die. So nice. So awesome. I don't know how to fucking draw hair right now. What? Fuck it. Go bald. Really? Yeah, how is Pikachu in-game? Because like Pikachu in at least in like or mostly movies. Um, I mean there are movies, but like in the TV show is like always like super hyped up and he's like, oh man, this and this and this. How is and like it's always in marketing and whatnot. Like how is Pikachu like in the game? Also, what does Mewtwo have that Pikachu doesn't? Also, great time for uh, God damn it, you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about, and it's like, oh wait, this is really big. Damn! SMH. The life of a famous person has weakened him. He's gotten weak. What about his older brother Raichu? Is he any better or nah? I know Alohan Raichu is really cute. I have no idea what the fuck this pose is. I also need to draw. This is an art stream after all. As much as I like talking with friends, this is an art stream. Dang. Dang. that's cute. Why was I saying, why the, what? That's, that's hella nice. Case in point being, what would be a cute Pokemon that is an absolute beast? What is with me and not being able to draw hips today? I just never draw hips on stream? Is that just what it is? Let's break it down. There. There. Have this there. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Toaster. Thank you. Super fucking top heavy. Holy shit. Okay, maybe I just do this. I think it's the fact that this is just widely unproportional or not proportional. The fuck am I trying to do? I don't know what I'm doing here. I have lost all brain function. Whatever, I'll just draw the tits and I'll be okay. I've never necessarily had like encyclopedic knowledge about any particular game, and I know that you said you were like Googling it. It's not necessarily stuff that about like Pokemon that you knew like right off the bat. But like, I don't know. That's true. That is true. We'll just focus on the face. Yeah, we'll look at the face and that's it. We'll forget the fact that it's also bald. We'll just we'll yeah. I don't know. My brain is flatlining right now and hence that's hindering my artistic ability. Either that or I just suck. You know what? We'll do this. I won't work on a design because that requires a lot more brain function, and we'll do this. We will draw a pre-existing character because that is fun. The only thing is I don't know what pre-existing character would be. You know what? Let's do my main man. My homeboy. My boy Arthur. Nobody knows who he is. Ever. Thank you. Actually, let's do this. Make this a little lighter. I'll use this as a guide. But nobody knows about my boy. My big old boy. I love him. I had him since I was like... When did I get him? Get him. I didn't really buy him. It's not like an adopt or anything, but... I made him in a lab. No, I think I made him in like sophomore year of high school. Because that was when I was getting into D&D. And I was like, oh man, well, I have an idea. I kind of like these furbolg fuckers. They're cool. Kind of want them to be like a farmer and maybe a little bit of a dumbass. I think that'd be cool. And then I did. And then that was... When was my sophomore year? My second year of college right now. Hold on. Hold on, I have to map this out. We have now, which is 2022. And then 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. I don't know how far it goes. So sophomore year, freshman year, senior, junior, sophomore. 2018. So it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years since I made him. And I'm still as obsessed with him as I will ever be. I don't know what it is about my boy. He's so cute. He's a dumbass. I made him illiterate. He just like me for real. I don't like reading. Reading is difficult. But he's a Firbolg druid, which honestly, knowing that, I'm probably never gonna play him because druids are apparently very complicated to play. But he a Firbolg druid, and I didn't develop a story until like, I think last year? A couple months ago, I think? And the story is that, let me draw it out so it's easier to tell, I guess. The story is that him, represented by like, I don't know, let's do this. Fuck. Oh. Were we? Do you want to continue the conversation? What would, I don't, we were talking, huh? I'm confused. If it isn't clear. What game were we talking about? Oh, gotcha, gotcha. I was like confused. I'm like, did I accidentally interrupt you or something? Which is what I sometimes do. Okay. Him and his little farm village, or whatever, is not even resembling any buildings. He's got like a little farm village, and it's a village, it's like a countryside, like a large swath of area that is between like two kingdoms, or like two yeah, just two kingdoms. They're like cities, they're massive cities. And just copy and paste it to save time. Boop. Here. And the thing is that these two hate each other. And they got into a war. And guess where they decided to have this war? right on the grounds of this country. Because they're like, okay, it's like wide open field. We don't give a shit about the village that lives there. Um, because it's mainly like a smaller village. So we'll just do it there. And so well, now he's, hold on. Now he's sad. And they had to move out and evacuate to somewhere else. Currently, they're like living in the woods, in like tents and stuff. Let's finish this. They're living in the woods and in tents because their whole, you know, their whole area got destroyed. Hold on, I need to clear my throat. I don't know why. It's going hoarse. But I got destroyed. I can't. Why the fuck can I not draw this well? There you go. I got destroyed. So now, my boy Arthur and a bunch of other Fearbolgs and members of the community to go out into different cities and like basically pilgrimage. They have to like go out to like different towns and different cities and find money, they have to find food, they have to find like supplies and materials because they have to just for right now seek refuge until the war is over. Um, Hence why my boy would ever be on like a quest or on a like seeking something. Um, so that's his story. That's what he's doing right now. And he's like, I mean, if I find something that can help me, like, not have this happen, because nobody wants this to happen. And he's like, yeah, sure. Fuck it. Awesome. But, I'm gonna keep this, actually. This is cute. You little. But if you can't, that's simply just it. Hence, like, I like to think that it, gives a little bit of freedom to a potential DM that like, oh, we don't have to necessarily do it now. If the opportunity comes up, it comes up. But you know, there's no real like, oh, he's gonna find it in this field of corn and he's gonna be doing something and he's gonna find out and then whoa, you know, like it's not like completely set up. It's more of just like if it happens, it happens. But yeah, that's my boy. I love him so much. I don't know why, but I love him. He's also fucking massive. He's huge. He's like, because I like the idea of like Fearbolgs being like giants. Yeah. I like the idea of Fearbolgs like being giants. So he's like, well, how tall is he actually? Like written down somewhere. Let me see. He is 7 feet and 10 inches. He is huge. God damn. And I like the character trope of like a gentle giant. So that's what he is. He doesn't necessarily like fighting a lot, which is perfect for me because I don't like fighting. I don't like combat in D&D. I like a lot of storytelling. Clearly. Um, but you know, tis is what it is. I also, Noko, I see you also playing Tailspire. You Little man. I don't know. Uh-oh. Why is OBS crashing again? There you are. I see you playing Tailspire. Is it for any reason like D&D? Hmm? I want to hear it. I like D&D. D&D is so much fun because it's like you get to tell lots of stories. The only thing that's not so fun is improv. That's more something I just need to get good at though. But I like making characters for D&D. It's really fun. Oh, I see you playing Tailspire. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry if it's mean, but I see you playing Tailspire, motherfucker. Tell me about your D&D characters. I say motherfucker with not derogatory. Motherfucker endearing in parentheses. Because like D&D is fun and like different stories and like I always, at least my brother is a DM and I always enjoy hearing his character ideas. Yay! Yeah, I see you booting it up. What's the campaign if you want to share, that is. I don't want to force you to share, especially if it's like a private thing. I was gonna mention though that uh my brother's a DM and I always enjoy hearing his stories because he always has like really good story ideas. Ooh, ooh, yes, 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 yes. I don't know why I got so excited when I heard that. I really love that. That's really cool. I like that idea. That reminds me of not completely because it's not the exact same thing, but it reminds me of Fane from what is it called? God damn it. Original Sin Divinity. Divinity, that's what it was. Divinity Original Sin. Um if you don't know that game, it's a really cool game. I only played the tutorial level and I haven't gone past that because I tried to get every single item on the tutorial level, and actually talking about that, I probably should keep on playing the game. Um Okay, well imagine I'm like doing like the little like pleading emoji face right now. Really? I do know what Critical Role is. My brother is like a giant fanatic of it and he talks to me about it every day. I'm I was watching campaign 3, um, and we were like, oh man, this is so cool, but there's so much role play, and both me and my brother just got kind of bored of it and we stopped watching. Um, I do really like Critical Role though. I love all the characters and character designs. I have a shirt that is caduceus because obviously I'm like a Fearbolg fanatic. Um, I if that isn't fucking obvious given the fact that one of my favorite characters is a Fearbolg. But um, Fearbolg, Furbolg, I never know how to pronounce it. Um, but that's really cool. That's fair. Critical Role's a lot. I think my brother started watching campaign 2 in like August, and then he finished in September of the next year. So it's a lot. it's a lot. I would recommend putting it in the background or something like that. And if you can pay attention to several things at once, go for it. Um, my brother puts it on while he's like playing games or something like that. It's a lot of material. It's a lot of stuff. I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, our brother. He has like really cool stories. And I think that's mainly due to the fact that like I would say a lot of his inspiration comes from like uh a lot of stuff like media that he's looked at. Um, and I mean that as in like he super likes Warhammer. Um, and he as well really likes World of Warcraft, and they've told me like some stories from like Warhammer and World of Warcraft, and they're super interesting. I've been tempted to get into them, but also it's a lot of. Oh my god, are you okay? Holy shit! But hey, bestie! Oh my god, are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you have any like band-aids or ways to disinfect things? Oh, hold on. My brother, he came into my room. I have like the bag of candy, like leftover candy from like trick-or-treaters in my room right now. So he came in, he grabbed some candy, and he just wanted to talk for a little bit, because that's what he does. I very much enjoy whenever I talk to my brother. Um, he was like sitting down, and he's like, uh, so he's like, oh, did you, stuff and stuff, things and things, and I'm like, oh yeah, but I'm currently busy right now. I'm like streaming, and he's like, okay, how many viewers? And I'm like, two. Like a couple of my friends. He's like, oh, you're basically in a Discord server. And he's like, I'll just stay here, and I'm like, no, leave, please. Like I don't like people like peering over my shoulder. Um, and then he walks away, and he's like, fine. Of course, it's a joke. He's like, fine. I just wanted a friend anyway. It's just like really fucking dumb. Um, okay. Um, back back to what I was saying as well. Um, okay, that's good. Good, that's no blood. Um, don't let your hands rest. Don't. I mean, that's obvious, but don't do anything brash. And maybe next time wear gloves. Muscle wizard? I get. I get. I also don't know what a kender is. I do know what a shaman is. What's that last part? One yuan di. I don't know what that last part is. Please explain. Please elaborate. Okay. Well, like bike gloves, you know? Bike gloves. Bike gloves can be pretty good. I don't know. Take your time, Noko. But like, I don't know, bike gloves are pretty good. Also, what the fuck was I talking about earlier? Gotcha. Uh. Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. Hold on. The Elite Shock Troops, the Terror Commandos of Hell, the. Kinda don't want to say it. Knights of Hell. They are a high charisma encounter paladins who master devils and cast their own unique spells. Interesting. Sure, they're like.
I'm gonna find your stream and I'm gonna post on live stream fails and go, look at this stream, freaking TOS. Look at that critical characters gaping each other.
I'm sorry. God, fuck. My stomach hurts. It was. Oh my god, my stomach hurts. Yes, it was beautiful. My brother does that sometimes. I love him, he's the funniest. I can't stop laughing. I can't stop laughing, otherwise it hurts. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Hopefully you guys heard all of that. Hopefully it wasn't too quiet. Oh my god. Um. Okay, that's how you say it. Ill rigor. Okay. That's interesting. So they're like basically hell demons? Like, or not hell demons, like hell paladins? Also, you didn't explain the other thing. What was the other thing? Yeah, what's a muscle wizard? I know what a wizard is. It's just like a. Aww. Damn it! No! Every time you mention Pokemon, I want to boot up Pokemon Go! Fuck! See if there's anything new. There isn't. Damn. Can you send a picture? Yeah, the muscle wizard. The fuck is up with that? What the? It's a muscle wizard. Also, I eat candy. Candy moment. Hmm. Oh shit! Fuck. Wait, no, never mind. Cause I know that there's like. I do know, like, there's spotlight, yeah. I just don't think it's happening right now. It's like 3 over here. You guys don't hear my chewing. I don't want to give y'all ASMR. That's gross. I'll mute myself just in case. Look at huh? Sounds magical. Isn't that basically just a monk? Also love the idea of like, take my magical attack, fist! You just punch him. It's like an anime when like, it's like, oh, take my super... I can only think of Super Laser Piss from that one dub. Super... Ultra... Firebomb! Go! You know? Yes. Yes. It also partially reminds me of like, there used to be like this really weird audio, or at least, okay, back in the day, when I was a child, I used to really like My Little Pony. Um, and there was like this animated, and it was like, I cast magic missile, and it's like the first introduction I've ever had to D&D, but I didn't know it was a D&D at the time. Yes! Yes! Now I shall summon forth super fucking rat Satan! Okay, real quick, okay, y'all need to see this. Specifically, y'all being Noko. I need to download this. Because it's extremely idiotic. It's so dumb. But that's why it's funny. If I can find it, that is. And I don't think I can. Damn. It's so back in our DM. Oh my god, I just looked over. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let me find the super fucking rat Satan and then I'll read the paragraph. I have to download the video. Please do not play real quick. Okay.
I summon forth fucking.
Fuck. Okay. Let's do this. There it is.
I summon forth fucking super rat Satan. Alu Ratla.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Yeah, I summoned four fucking... Great, it's fantastic. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll read it. Okay. A man clad in blue robes strides up a hill. When reaching the crest, he sees the armies of hell before him. They run towards him, weapons clanging, roars of bloodlust, and the... Fuck, I forget that I'm really bad at reading out loud. And the beating of war drums. But before the forces of evil can do anything, the man's shirt explodes off of him, revealing perfect physique. He stands raising his fist, chuckling as he does. Confused, a brave fiend asks him, "What's so funny?" The man replies jovially, "Well, I cast fist." That's great. That's awesome. I fucking love that. Also, yes, Alu Ratbar. It's idiotic. I love it. Like, I love just dumb memes. I love, like, when things make absolutely no sense. It sucks because sometimes whenever I say jokes like that to other people, they just don't get it. Um, because of course, why? You know? Um, why would anybody get the joke that I made? Oh my god. Does he have to like either repair his clothes? It'd be really funny if he has to like if like now his clothes are like so heavily stitched and like excuse me. Um so heavily like stitched together and like it's just pieces and a ton of like mostly stitching at this point. Um that because he's like ripped it off so many times while fighting, that'd be really funny. Or does he have to like buy new clothes and he's like dirt poor because he has to keep on buying new clothes? Well, Beetle, funny enough, there's a misconception that rats don't reciprocate. This is not at all. This is a I guess an inside joke. Oh, aw, god damn it. Him having I like the idea that like, you know, well, okay, my headcanon of your D&D session is now that uh he has like a personal, even if he's like dirt fucking poor, he has like a personal like tailor who's so angry with him at this point. He keeps on ripping his clothes. But he has a personal tailor that he has to go to get his clothes repaired each and every single time he rips them off during battle. That's my headcanon. And it's now truth, you know, it's canon now. It's gonna be in your campaign now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. This is what it is. Okay, heard something really weird outside. I completely forgot what I was talking about before this. Oh right. Um Rats. Yes! Yay! Yay! It's canon! Yay! Um God damn it. I completely forgot what I was. Oh right, the rats reciprocating. Um there is a joke. I mean it's very 18 plus, I would say. There is a skit that I had found a while back, and it's like, it's Ratatouille but sex. It's not what that is. Bruh. Well, maybe, yeah, maybe just type the last bits or as much as you can and just not have your hands rest for a little bit. Maybe put like aloe vera or some topical cream and put it on. Um, anyway, back to the rats thing. Um, it's like, it's a video that that I'd found and that like I kind of reference or I want to reference sometimes, but like nobody knows about it. Um, and I think it's called Ratatouille but Sex, and it's very funny. I find that video hilarious. Um, but nobody knows it. So it's and I showed it to Beetle, and now Beetle also references it every moment. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know if that would work. It could. You could try. Oh, okay. Damn. Just becomes at that point just become like a fire genasi. It's already halfway there. Not only will I be a dark elf, but I will also be on fire. What are the dynamics also in the campaign? I like hearing about character dynamics. Like, for example, I have... Okay, hold on. God damn it. Don't... Yes, yes, please specify. Oh, okay, okay, gotcha. Um, I'll send it to you, because I don't think I can show it on stream, but I'll send it to you, like, after. Anyway, would love to hear character dynamics. Um, Case in point, this character right here, she is my fire genasi pirate, and she's, I don't know if y'all know the term, at least that I've found, called ladette. It's basically just like, think of a stereotypical frat boy, so alcohol, um, I know you're looking respectfully. I intentionally made her have giant boobs. Um, Imagine like a stereotypical frat boy, that being, um, somebody who drinks a lot, sleeps around a lot, um, who has a very bro, macho kind of like air to them, kind of constantly wants to fight. I can't think of anything else, but like think of that, but as a woman, and that's her. Her name is Ash, and the idea is that she's been a pirate for the majority of her life. Yes, this was initially inspired by One Piece. Don't at me. I actually really like One Piece, surprisingly. Um, but she initially had started like her father was a pirate, and she was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna." She It's complicated. It's a little complicated. I'll get to that. She doesn't have a snap. She's in D&D. Um, okay. If you... I don't think you're ever going to interact with my friends. And if anybody that is a part of this campaign, do not. I don't think anybody in here is part of my campaign. Um, but... what was it? So, yeah. When she was a kid, her father was a pirate, and she had initially inherited her boat from him, and her father, I wouldn't necessarily say he was like a well-known pirate. He isn't like the prince of pirates, like the prince of thieves. Not necessarily. He was just fairly well known and was a kind of known, I guess. Um, and giant wall of text. Now go. I will read that in a minute. I'm gonna finish the story. Um, and some odd reason, her father had gone completely missing. Okay, I may or may not still be here. I'm gonna still tell my story though. Have fun at food, I guess. Whatever. Um, uh, right. Her father had gone missing, or at least that's what like a lot of people had thought. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna take up the mantle, and I am going to be a pirate. I'd wanted to be a pirate initially, but I especially want to be a pirate now. Um, like let's do this. Um, and and then she became a pirate. She amassed a crew. Everybody in that crew like heavily supports her. They're all like really good friends. Um, it's very much like an anime. Um, and she's grown like this very like somewhat intense connection with um the crew, and uh I think they had gone to this at least somewhat remote location, and what she found on this beach, because she was just kind of like roaming around like doing quests, and on one of the quests she found that I'm also skipping around so much here, I'm not good at storytelling. um she had found on one of the beaches of her of like a quest that she had gotten that had was a potential lead to where he could be. um she had found on this beach a grave and his hat on the grave. She did not necessarily take it super well. I think she was like depressed for like a couple of months. Um, and because I mean, you would assume her father is passed away. Um, but her, and I think what is going to be, or rather, another character, um, that's also part of my campaign. So a friend of mine's character, her character will sneak onto the boat, her boat specifically, and while Ash is, you know, I think, okay, oh my gosh, I completely forgot. You know what? I should read the thing I wrote for her a lot more than I should speak about it. Because the thing is that she had completely disbanded her crew. And, okay, yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'll just read off of the stuff that I have already. Grammar errors and all. Let's do... We... should be fine. Okay. In a bustling port town located by the coast, young Ash causes local mischief and playing around with her father, an infamous pirate captain of the Scorched Serpent Pirates. Whenever her father would visit the port, she would beg him to take her with him. Grammar mistakes. But he would never allow her to join on his trips. She would constantly try and sneak on board, but it was always unsuccessfully found by the crew. The crew had always allowed her to do menial work, just for her to see what a pirate what a pirate was like. There was one time that her father went out to sea and never returned, and his rank as a pirate was forgotten. Ash was then determined to find out what happened to her father and set sail to try and find him. So at least at that first part, like the main idea is that like her and her father's crew were like fairly close to each other. It's like, when your dad or something has like co-workers who he's like fairly good friends with, goes to like you take like a kid with you and like, oh man, now my coworkers know my kid, or like now my friends know my kids. So like, oh yeah. So it's like kind of like that. Over time, she amassed a very loyal crew, all friends, and all friends, and all treated each other like family. I'm terrible at writing, by the way. Along her travels, she had met her rival, still don't have a name, of the still don't have a name pirates. They fight endlessly and mess with each other's plans. Though as their rivalry got more intense, this is the funny part. At least, I guess funny. Um, this is they okay. I'll keep on reading. As their rivalry got more intense, so did their love for each other. The whole world believes that they are purely rivals, but there are so much more. They got the enemy, and then in parentheses, which is what I was gonna say, they got the enemies to lovers kind of thing. They continue to fight and battle, but now with much more respect towards each other, and don't interfere with their more important quests. Though one day, on one of her ventures, she found out through one of the surviving crew members that had passed away, or one of the surviving crew members of his crew, that he had passed away and died at the hand of some weird sword. Um, I don't know why that. I think this is supposed to happen before or after. I don't know. And this is kind of also not super clear. It's still in the works. So she jumped from island to island and quest to quest in all the hopes of finding a clue of where her father was. Okay, this is very clearly out of order. Rumors of his death swarmed all her ventures, but she never gave up. On one of Ash's quests, she found her father's coat, or hat, tied to a pole on a battlefield. When she saw it, she fell to her knees. Her quest can't be over. He can't be gone. Ash fell to a deep depression and had settled down and stopped venturing completely. To the crew's dismay, ordered to disband and went their separate ways. As as Ash was reminiscing of her father on her ship and remembering his her his spirit, the bravery or what? The bravery that she had when she was a kid, the very hope that her father had given her, Ash immediately sent out all of the members of their crew and all happily took arms and all got back together. She now ventures again under the guise that she's found something and looking for her father again, but in reality it's in his honor. So I think originally I was planning on having it be my friend's character who sneaks onto this kind of like abandoned ship to um like pillage it or like trying to find anything, but in reality like Ash is like depressingly um staying on this ship being like, oh man, everything fucking sucks. She's just kind of like, excuse me, walking down like the walkways, just really sad and whatnot. And uh so she okay, and then she finds this girl and her love for being a pirate is essentially um reemerged thanks to my friend's character, because my friend's character is also very boisterous, very loud, um also kind of wants to get into fights, like super much of like a rebel, um and this uh and like her existing and like being around her and like at least Ash being introduced to this character had reminded her of like, oh, that's how I used to be when I was a kid. That's what I used to be like. I used to be full of energy and spirit and all this other stuff. And the fact that this person's character keeps on going, it's like, oh, I've lost who I was. I didn't want to be a pirate because of, or like I didn't initially want to be a pirate because of my father. I mean, I did, but I didn't want to be a pirate because my father had. Oh, okay. Well, I'm still talking about the story. It's like, oh, I didn't want to be a pirate just to, um, for like some other reason. Like, I wanted to be a pirate because I wanted to be a pirate because it's something that I love doing and I love, doing this thing and seeing my friend's character, the whole idea. Oh my gosh, why is OBS down again? Um, so it's supposed to be like seeing my friend's character just existing and like being and doing stuff is supposed to be like wow, like that reminded me of like back to my days, and I know now where I've come from and what I've done. Um, like damn, I need to get back on the sea, and I need to start being a pirate again and doing what I love doing, not for any other reason. Like I didn't do this for a quest. I didn't become a pirate to look for my father. I became a pirate because it's something I love doing. Um, so that's her whole thing. I don't know why I mentioned her. Oh right, the character dynamics. So what her and Basil, which is my friend's character, have together is like um they have like a sister kind of relationship. So she's the older sister and then my friend's character is the younger sister. Um and it's supposed to be like, supposed to be fun. And like she kind of Ash kind of has like this like tough love kind of thing. Like she will let her little sister in quotations make mistakes and like fall down and get hurt and whatnot. You know, her she okay. Ash mainly accepts that her role is like, okay, I'm just here to support my bud. I'll just say the character's name, Basil. I'm here to support Basil um whenever I can. If she falls down, I'm there to pick her back up. Um and and I'm here to make sure that she doesn't do anything stupid. Um and potentially like ruin her life and whatnot. I'm here to protect her and I'm here to keep her safe. But she can make mistakes and she does have that room. So that's her thing. That's Ash's thing. Um, okay. I rant completely over. Sorry. Um, Times review and no go wrote. Um, okay. So basically, our humongous muscle wizard wants to fight anyone taller than him and protect everyone smaller because they are insignificant. Damn. The Yanti are ties to the underground who loves to steal. The Yanti are ties to the underground who loves to steal. Yeah, or at least it's Quest to Avernus right now, so it's like pretty fun. I keep on dying though. Keep on dying, or at least getting downed. They call it like yeah, getting down. I just call it dying. Keep on dying. It's because I'm like I initially was like, oh man, when I made this character, fuck, I was going to read your thing and then I completely got sidetracked. Um, uh, so when we had started the campaign, I was under the impression that we would start at level 5. So I made this character with the thing in mind that like, okay, she's been a pirate for a very long time, and that, um, she's like skilled, she knows what she's doing, all this other stuff. Like she's been in this field for like a very long time, and uh, but the thing is that I found out on like session 0 that we're starting at level 0. No, sorry, not level 0, level 1. And I was like, how is that going to work if I'm supposed to be a pirate that's been around for a while and like I said, knows what she's doing, if I've made my character's backstory to be like, okay, she's like pretty skilled and been doing this for a while, she's like pretty high level. So I'm like, I was like really confused about it. So I was like, okay, oh, okay, here's a way to solve it. She was previously a rogue swashbuckler. So she was really skilled. She's very high level in being a swashbuckler. However, she wanted to change things up a little bit. And she wanted to expand her horizons because she had felt that, like, you know, being a swashbuckler was getting a little bit too boring. So you know what I'm going to be? I'm going to be a paladin. And specifically, I'm going to be a paladin of the open seas, which is a critical role thing. So it's like, I'm not going to be, like, super religious, but, like, I'm just being a paladin. And that's the whole reason as to why she's at level 1. Because I did not expect us to be at level 1. Anyway. Okay. The Yanti are ties to the underground who loves to steal, and then the dark elf fireboy is weary of everyone because he was a lab experiment? Interesting. The Kender is tiny and rides the muscle wizard. And my guy is kind of always enveloped in his knowledge and is tied to other dark elf experiments. Oh, to the other dark elf experiments. Ooh. Like, did the Arc Elf guy? Wow. Did the Dark Elf, um, did he do those experiments? Or it's like, oh no, dude, like, it was in my district. I mean, I guess. Like, my company did that, but I didn't do it directly. Like, I didn't do those experiments. Like, or is it that, like, your character is studying? Exactly. Exactly. This is the only, you know, only thing I can think of. Um, but like, is it like your paladin guy is, um, no, sorry, not your paladin. Your necromancer is like invested, like he has like a lot of knowledge in what happened to, fire elf guy? Or is it like, what is it? Tell me more. Tell me more. I want to know more. I want to know more. Also, this is the poses. Currently super basic right now and not at all detailed. Oh, okay. Magical metal. Okay, you. Oh, okay, okay. So you don't even know? Damn. Wild. I've never necessarily seen that before. Where like the DM is also partially like telling information about certain things? Huh. Like, oh man, I'm gonna tell you something about your backstory, but like later though. Interesting. And how far are you into this campaign? Like how many sessions? If you can remember, that is. I think I'm like, for mine, it's like 4. Like session 0, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because in session 0, that's like where we decide things. Session 1, this was in person. Just in session 2, I kept on getting my ass kicked, and then we went to... No, that was session 1! Okay, I think we're on session 3 right now. Ash kept on getting her ass kicked because frontliners in D&D apparently, like, that happens a lot. Ooh, okay, Okay, yay! Oh my gosh, we're like on the same session. What? So weird. Um. Oh, right. Uh, Ash was like getting her ass kicked, like each and every single battle. Like she would get into battle and then like immediately die, or at least like immediately get downed, and then like would not participate in the battle at all because like she had like 1 ounce of health and had like nobody could heal her enough, and it kept on rolling really bad. So like I did just kept on getting like one shotted like each and every single time. So I think like there was a part where like us, oh, my headphones are running out of battery. Um like us, our group was, whoa shit, sorry. Um our group would like, or sorry, our group went to like a hot spring as like, oh man, like let's actually have a long rest because everyone was hurting. Um and god damn it, why am I blanking on everything? And I think the whole time she was pissed. She's like, fighting is literally something that I do. I am pissed off. Like I'm so angry. Um, because she couldn't fight. Uh, so she kind of just like sat in the hot spring, just like being angry. It was funny. And I drew her. I can't show it on stream because she's naked. But, um, hell yeah. Completely forgetting things to do. Hell yeah. That's really cool. Is this like, have you been playing D&D a lot? Like, have you played it a lot before, or is this like one of your first campaigns? 'Cause it's one of my first campaigns. Or at least like official campaigns. In every single instance I've tried playing D&D. Of her naked? Sure, I guess. Um, yo! Yo! Oh my god, we're on the same fucking level! That's sick as hell. Because it's also my first campaign. I had like a couple, like, I have like one shot of like a friend of mine, and then I had like another one shot. Um, actually, I don't think this is an art stream anymore. I think this is just me talking about my D&D characters, because there's another one shot. It was like a Witcher campaign one shot. Um, and I had a cleric that has like this whole backstory. Her backstory, or like her story, and even I have like stuff planned for her in the future. Her story is way too extensive to actually be in a campaign. At least I think so. Or at least I've seen some of like my friends who are DMs tell me like that's way too much. But I had that, but I've only had like one shots. Like this is my first like campaign. But oh my god. What? Same brain! Same brain, I guess. Would it be brain at that point? Or would it just be like same experience, I guess? I don't know. But how are you liking it so far? Also, like, is this like, did you also like do one shots? Do you have like any experience with D&D at all? Yes! Oh my god! Yes, Queen Slay! What's that? Oh, grr! Oh, grr! Like, yes, bitch! Fuck it up! Yeah! But like, have you done like one shots before, or is like this like your first like experience, or like first, what's it called? Oh my god, what is the word I'm looking for? What the fuck am I looking? What? First exposure? Exposure. That's what it is. Or is this like your first exposure to D&D? Oh, hell yeah! I would say like, well, if you need any help, just tell me. But I'm like, I also have like absolutely no fucking idea what I'm doing. Oh man, I missed more 420. Um, yeah, D&D is so much fun. Do you have like a favorite part of it yet? I know I say that even though like this is your first campaign and your first ever experience or exposure to D&D at all. Because at least I know my favorite part of D&D is like creating characters, which is not surprising. I don't know what to do here, actually. Yeah! Have you done combat yet? Because combat is my least favorite, actually. It's so much math. I say it's so much, and then it's just addition and subtraction. Um, a lot of numbers keeping and like things. Aw, well, you'll get good. Scrub, no. Um, you can get good. I would say, like, like what kind of shark? Like just little spiky teeth. Is it like just like a shark, like a floating shark? Like, was it in the water? I'm assuming this is on land also. Give a shark like a pencil thin waist. Is it like that, or is it like, shark person? Where like this little arm, this little tiny shark arms, and this little tiny shark feet. Oh, okay. I like to imagine that you're like, oh man, guys, you know, like when you're at a pool with your friends, and it's like, oh man, okay, let's see who can hold their breath the longest, and then you just go down and they try to hold the breath, but then like one of them was like, and like points to like a shark in the water, and like, oh shit, and then you have to fight it. Battle encounter. What kind of contest was it? Was it like a fishing contest? Really funny if it was the who can breathe underwater or like who can hold their breath underwater the longest. I'm not even focusing at this point. Holy shit. It did get better though after some warm-ups. Brain work. Oh no. Can't think of anything. Oh shit. Oh shit. You know what that makes me think of? Also, does it do anything when my... Because my OBS is crashing. It's been crashing like 3 times this whole stream. Nice. Okay. Underwater maze is terrifying? Was... Okay, so I'm assuming it's like canals. It's like a maze. It's like a normal maze, but it's underwater, right? Cause claustrophobia. Oh my gosh. Just reminding me that's like my worst nightmare is like being trapped in a small space. Yeah, trapped in a small space, and then you have to go underwater to get out, and it's a long ways away. So either you swim really fucking fast, or you're really good at holding your breath, or you never get out there. Because, oh my gosh. The idea of like being trapped underwater, terrifying. Oh, horrible. Terrifying. Oh my gosh. Scary. Super scary. Not something I would want to be in. Sounds like a cool D&D thing though, but I'm thinking about it in real life and it's making me shiver. It actually reminds me. Ooh! Ooh! Okay. Because underwater reminds me of this character. I'm getting distracted again. Is it obvious that I get distracted really easy? I bet it's not. Okay, good, good. I was worried that it was. Right. Okay, so the whole idea that at least that my brother had mentioned to me, because this is my brother's character for his campaign. The idea behind this character, or at least, okay, let's start with this one. I'm really bad at telling stories. So, this character is apparently the leader to this. I need to. Oh my gosh, her hat. I never noticed how weird her hat fucking looks. Anyway, we'll ignore that. But she is like a leader to this like pirate crew, and the members of uh the crew are trying to look for her because she has gone missing. And I think like the main BBEG, like big bad guy, is this guy who was in a relationship or in love with her. So that's why I bring up her first. So my brother had the idea that it would be like, if you've ever watched Pirates of the Caribbean. What do you, yeah, I don't know. It's what I do. This is for the one, and then I have your little message here. And then this is for your other one, which I have that. You're completely fine. It's okay. I do that all the time. It's okay. Um. Okay. So if you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, Pirates of the Caribbean is great. I want to watch it again. I want to watch Pirates of the Caribbean now. Anyway, so I think it's like a song. I can't play it because it's probably copyrighted. Um, but like it's like Davy Jones' song or something like that, and it's like it's really sad, like sweeping music, and it's supposed to be played when the players meet him. Um, and they meet him in like I think this like maze area or something like that. Um, and it's supposed to be like it looks like you're underwater, like fishes are like swimming above you and whatnot. It looks like you're underwater, but you're not. You can breathe perfectly fine. You're walking like it's normal air, but you know there's the water like ripples in the like throughout the entire like room, and this is where you meet him. Hence why he has um this shading, which honestly should have done better. But the underwater maze thing had reminded me of that because oh my god, I forgot about this. Had reminded me of that because water and maze. What would be your theme song? Can you do an evil laugh? Yes, my fantastic Pokemon drawing. They will be forever saved in some folder I put in somewhere. Or some file. Why the fuck did I... Oh my god. I'm on default at this point. Or I'm autopilot, rather. What's your villain song, though? Laser focus. Shit. Maybe. I think I have something set up where you can't send links. Let me see if I can not have that happen. It was mainly just because of certain things. I also don't super know how Streamlabs works. You could also just DM it to me. That's also a possibility. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, there you go. Wait, no, I shouldn't play it. I don't know if it's copyrighted. I'm gonna post this stream later. Mute tab, but I will look at it. Ah, okay. Not surprised. Sorry. This is not supposed to be a dig at you. I'm not surprised that it's Pokemon. To be fair, to be fair, there's like an Ace Attorney song that I adore a lot, and I consider heavy gender envy for some reason. I will 1000% look at it later, which might be in a couple of minutes. Ah, gotcha. And what Pokemon game is it? Oh, Pokemon Black and White. Okay, based. I know I've heard a couple of songs from that game. Really good. Really, really good. Um, I really like N. I know he's weird. I know he's a little quirky. I know he's like a little. He's one of. He's a. True. True. I've heard some of it, like I said. really good. I know that N is a specific breed of quirky little white boy. True! I mean, I say that like I know. I don't. But... Ooh, nice! Um... But he's like a specific type of quirky little white boy, and what I mean by that is like... That one character, most likely with like fair hair, and uh fair hair, and always tries to mess with the protag. Um, Case in point, like Nagito from Danganronpa, or I don't know. And I think there's like a character I think in Sword and Shield. Is that the one with like the British one? Is that the British one? Is that the British Pokemon? That was a terrible accent, but hold on. Wait, no. Hand. There's like, they always have like this pose where like they're looking at their hand, or like some weird hand thing. Ah. That's fair. Looking up hand white boy didn't help. Meme. Nagito. Here it is. Oh, okay, I'm thinking of a different one. It's this. Why did that save? Okay. It's like this specific breed of white boy. Where it's like they're insane. They go after the protag, and their whole goal, their whole purpose in the entire game is to mess things up. I actually don't know if I actually don't know if N is like that, but I like to think that he is. I know nothing about him, but I like to think that he is. Also, damn. I have to end stream in a couple of minutes. Mainly that being maybe now. I gotta take my medication in like a couple of minutes. Which doesn't like take too much. But just, I don't super want to do that on stream. I wish I could have actually done more work. I find that I don't do a lot of work when I'm actually streaming. I do a lot more work when I'm off stream than I am on stream. That's just because I like talking with people. You know? Like, I like talking to my friends. What can I say? I'm just that cool or whatever. I don't know. That, and also it's been like 2 hours and like 30 minutes around that time. So I don't know if I'm having technical issues. Either way. Yeah! Talking to people is nice. Especially when they're my friends. Which is what, at least hopefully, I consider you my friend, but I don't know if you do mine. It's weird when like friendship is unrequited, because it's like, oh, okay. Like it hurts more. So I don't super try and push it. But I will end it, but I will continue the commission later. That mainly being immediately after the stream. I just have to close everything. Yeah. fun streams at all. I really don't. All I can say, bye bye. Hee bye.